All right, this video is going to be a little different. No 240, no 86, no Civic, no F350, no TE72, no DJ. But besides all that, I still wanted to make a video about this incident that happened to my buddy Parker. It happened 3 days ago and I addressed it on my Instagram right after it had happened. This is Parker Boyce. He's been in our videos a couple times.
The second time Quentin went to the track.
Oh yeah.
I'm more OG than you.
He is.
Yeah.
Parker's more OG than me.
He bought a 240 6 months ago and was super fucking hyped when he bought it. Yeah! And then fast forward to 3 days ago. He texted me a picture of his 240 just fucking nosediving into the ocean. Could not believe the photo he sent me. I straight up just called him right after he sent me that photo. Gave me kind of like a rundown of the whole story and what had happened, but it was just after it had happened, so he was kind of like nerved up and obviously he was like shaken about what had just happened. So I decided to call him again and talk to him about it, hear the whole story, because a lot of people in the Instagram comments wanted to know what had happened and how it had happened. So I got all the details from Parker. I just called him and yeah. Yo.
What up, dog?
What up? So I'm filming right now. This is gonna be in the video.
All right.
Basically, I'm just trying to get an idea of what happened.
Some information?
Yeah, some infos.
All right, you want the story?
Yeah, give me the story. What happened on Saturday?
All right, so finished work. I was on my way home, and I was stuck in some traffic on the way. There's this beach, and there's like a bunch of turtles, so it's like super touristy. And this guy yelled at me, like, yo, you got jumper cables? I was like, fuck, of course I do. Look at my car. He comes over, and I jump his car, and then his buddy comes out. He's like, bro, you're going to have some good karma today. I was like, damn, that's sick. All right, cool. So I'm just driving home, and then I'm like, I'm going to go get some ice cream. So I went to 7-Eleven, got some ice cream. It was like some acai, like, frozen ice cream. There's some weird stuff. And then I got a popsicle, but I never got to eat any of it. So
It's at the bottom of the fucking ocean.
I'm pulling out of the gas station, and I passed by this place. It's called Hollywood Joe's. It's like this dinner place, whatever. And I see this coupe, and you can throw that picture on if you want. I think I sent you one, right?
Yeah.
The silver coupe. And I was like, holy shit. And so I pull over. I'm not even in a parking spot, and I like get my phone out real quick. I'm like, I was like, should I go take a picture of it? And then I'm like, all right. And then I like kind of pulled forward, and I got out, and I'm going over there. I'm just all fucking stoked to take a picture of it. And then this guy in this big ass truck's honking at me, and he won't stop honking at me. I finally look back, and there she's rolling, and she has no desire to stop. She's just rolling down. It's not even that big of a hill. It was like, I don't know, it was like a slight incline. And by the time I start running, my hat flies off. Watching my car just roll down this hill between a rock on the right side, and then on the left side there's a tree, and it just fits perfectly through it and launches like off the fucking launch ramp and just nose first into like 6 feet of water.
Damn. So it's the ocean, right?
Yeah, it's a boat harbor, so it's part of the ocean. It's connected to the ocean, and then I think it's like 6 or 7 feet of water, but then there's like 3 feet of water or 3 feet of mud. I jumped in there about like I don't know, an hour later to go grab my stuff. I had a friend come over and he scuba dived in there to grab my wallet and my skateboard, but the skateboard's fucked.
Yeah. Hang that on your wall, buddy.
Yeah, it's so waterlogged. And then there was $90 in the center console, but it was so muddy and like murky you couldn't see anything. So you got my skateboard, and then you got my Corey Kennedy like safety vest I just got, the one from Girl, in my wallet.
When you saw it happening, like you saw it rolling in, did you run after it and like try to get in it, or was it already like too far gone by the time you saw it?
By the time I saw it and figured out what was going on, I was running, and it was already too far away, but I still fucking ran, and then it just launched in.
How fast miles per hour wise do you think it was going when it rolled in?
It was going at least 10.
Holy
maybe
shit.
Maybe 12. Like, I'm telling you, it was going. It wasn't stopping.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and then it's right in front of this restaurant, and it's outdoor seating, so there's fucking everyone just pulls their iPhones out and starts taking a video, and I'm screaming, fuck! I just can't believe what just happened. I'm screaming and yelling and shit and looking like the biggest kook ever. I think I ripped a tree branch off this tree because I was so mad. And then the fire department showed up, and the ambulance showed up, and then 5 cops showed up, and then everyone kind of left, and the cops hung out for a little bit, and then the Coast Guard showed up, and then I signed this piece of paper saying that if I polluted the ocean, that I would have to pay $46,000.
What?
Yeah, it was fucked. And they're like, but that probably won't happen. They were really cool guys. But there was a bunch of cops there hanging out, and then they were just like, bro, you can't leave your car in there. I'm like, okay, I know that, but what would you like me to do? And they're like, oh, we don't know, but you can't leave in there. I'm like, okay. So me and Kristen sat around for about 3 hours, and then the Coast Guard showed up, and they're like, oh, yeah, you're fucked. I'm like, yeah, I know that. I was like, what do you guys want me to do? They're like, oh, we don't know, but we know this guy, and they gave me this guy's phone number, and I called him up, and he does this for, like, sunken boats in the harbor, but it was his first time doing a car in a 240, so I guess that's cool. He dived in there, and then he hooked these, like, really big, like, it's like inflatable bags underneath on each wheel, 4 of them, and then they hooked up to a compressor, and they just lifted it up off the ground out of the mud, and then we pretty much just pulled it in by hand, and then hooked it up behind the dually on the, like, the boat ramp, and then pulled it in, and then just saw all the water just rushing out of every crack and rust spot in it.
Damn.
Yeah, and then we pulled it out, and then luckily it was on a Sunday, or else, like, they said the environmentalist dudes would have been there just fucking handing me tickets left and right.
Yeah.
But some guy's trying to bite off me now, so I'm seeing, I don't know what to do yet. I'm waiting.
Is that the guy that wants to trade for his coupe?
Yeah, he wanted to trade for that white coupe. I think I sent you a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what the insurance is going to give me because they called. I was at work, but Kristen talked to them. They said they're going to, I figured they'd, like, just give me, like, $1,200, like what Kelly Blue Book would give it to me because it's not worth shit on there. They said they were going to, like, look on Craigslist and see what other people are selling their S13s for, and there's a couple on there for 3, 4, 5. There's a 97, but spooky for like 10 grand. And then, so hopefully, I don't know, I'd like to give that guy my shell so he can build it, but if they're going to toss me like 4 grand, then I mean,
take that.
I guess I'll take the 4 grand and then whatever else I make and try and buy that coupe off him because it's pretty clean. It's a lot cleaner than what I had. So maybe this is like meant to be. I don't know. Yeah, it sucks, but never thought it'd happen.
Yeah,
you don't hear about it too much.
No, you don't. That's why I'm making this video.
Luckily, everyone on Instagram was hella nice and, you know, messaged me and stuff, but there's a couple trolls. Some guy was like, I'm on this Facebook page for, like, parts that's only in Hawaii. It's only in Honolulu. Someone's like, I'm looking for a fastback, and someone's like, there's one in the Haleiwa Boat Harbor. Ha, 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 ha. I'm just like, yeah, dude, you're funny. And then some other people are just like, they just, like, don't understand. It doesn't, like, if I'm telling the story, and everyone's like, how the fuck, like, it doesn't make sense. But if you saw it and then, like, pieced it together, you'd be able to figure it out and, like, how it happened. But it happens, I guess. But
is there anything that people could help you with? Like, do you want people in Hawaii to, like, help you with any parts or anything?
I mean, yeah, that would be sick, but I don't expect anyone to help me out because it was all my fault, but I
guess you don't really know until you know if you're going to keep it or not, huh?
Yeah. If I decide to keep it, like, I already have, like, 2 guys that want to buy the shell, and there's that one guy that wants to trade it, and then there's some guys that he wants, like, the windshield and the quarter panels, but, I mean, I only have one parking spot in my apartment complex, and I'm not going to fucking keep a car that
soggy
I can't
ass 240.
run. Worst comes to worst, I just take the insurance money, buy something else, or if they give me, like, if they lowball the shit out of me, then I'll give the shell, the waterlogged shell to that guy, and then go from there. But I don't know. We're moving back home in like 8 months. June next month or next year. So
hell yeah.
So whatever I have, I'll just bring with me. The whole plan was to bring that car back with me because it was so stock. The only thing I put into it was like, I don't know, those wheels, new brake pads, spark plugs, and wires, and then I think that was it. Really, I didn't put that. I really was broke after I bought it. And then I had a bunch of ideas what to do to it, but you know, shit happens. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, I don't want to say I'm over it, but I'm not as upset as I was 3 days ago.
Yeah, for sure.
Second day after I had a dream that I pulled all the spark plugs and wires out, and then I cranked it and spit all the water out, and then it started, and I was driving around, and then I woke up, and then I was like, oh, fuck, that's not happening. Because it was completely submerged underwater for over 24 hours.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I'm not sure. It happened so fast I don't even remember what happened, but my emergency brake was kind of shitty, so it wasn't in gear because whenever I put it in gear and then I get in my car the next day and I started,
You forget that it's in gear.
He'd like, jump forward.
Yeah.
I've almost fucking hit someone doing that, so I stopped doing that.
I was gonna say that you have a YouTube channel too, if anyone wants
Yeah.
to go check it out. He makes super sick skate edits. I'll have the link to his channel in the description if you guys want to go check it out. I'm sure Parker would appreciate it. When he gets home, we're gonna be filming for sure.
Yep, and we'll be building whatever I have.
Yep.
I'll bring it over.
We'll see what it is. Hopefully it's another 240.
Yeah, it'll be another 240 for sure. Yeah, we'll just go from there.
All right, sounds good, dog.
All right, buddy. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, thanks for recapping the story.
Yeah, best as I could.
All right, have a good one, man.
All right, I'll call you later.
Yeah, sorry again.
All right, peace, buddy.
Bye.